What this mission means to me, in a word, is hope. Being here, being able to see the survivors come year after year, and in a disease that too often takes people so quickly, to see friends, families, loved ones come back year after year, still fighting for the cause, raising money, raising awareness, being advocates, shows how much is being done every day. Whether you are a survivor, you're battling this, or you're a caregiver battling with a loved one, it can sometimes be a lonely existence. This community shows just how not alone we are. It shows just how much support is there for all of us.
Welcome, everyone. I'm David Aarons, CEO of National Brain Tumor Society. I'm honored to join with the Bay Area brain tumor community today, and I'm grateful to each and every one of you for joining us for this virtual event. Of course, we wish we could all be there together, but I'm grateful that we can do this even in a safe manner that also enables participation. Thank you to our event chair, Leah Recht, and to all the participants, teams, sponsors, and partner organizations for joining us today, and a special shout out to all the healthcare providers and caregivers that are clear heroes during this crisis. And a sincere thank you to all those who have been fundraising, helping others, and speaking out for the brain tumor community and on important issues facing all of us in our society. We truly appreciate your support, and please know that the dollars raised that flow through National Brain Tumor Society will go to advance our mission, including in the form of grants and other programs that include researchers from the Bay Area. Now is such a critical time to keep the pedal down to reach our mission. We must provide care and support and make sure patients are safe during this pandemic. And at NBTS, we have surged our patient support and navigation services and are pleased that Mary Lovely, an amazing neuro-oncology nurse and researcher, is part of our team to help patients and their families. And she is from the Bay Area. We must continue to raise our advocacy voices to ensure the needs of the brain tumor community are reflected in our national policy priorities. Thank you for all of you who participated in the 2020 Head to the Hill. And we must drive research toward better treatments and cures. There have never been more promising research and scientific opportunities to beat brain tumors than right now, and many are coming from talented researchers right in the Bay Area and Silicon Valley. In the last decade, we learned more than ever about brain tumors and how to attack them and what brain tumor patients need and want and what kind of healthcare must be delivered. Let's take those learnings and turn them into action so that this decade becomes the decade of results, solutions, and cures. Let's do this together. Now I'm pleased to introduce Kirk Tanner, PhD, our Chief Scientific Officer at National Brain Tumor Society, to share more about NBTS's scientific agenda to defeat brain tumors. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, David, and thank you, the entire Bay Area brain tumor community, for your really outstanding support. I can't emphasize enough how important your philanthropic support has been and continues to be, and really is even more so in these times as we advance new medicines and treatments to brain tumor patients. You know, the Bay Area is such a great center for brain tumor research and drug development, with Stanford, UCSF, biopharmas, both large and small. And so this is an exciting time. And the reason is we're really trying to take advantage of the groundbreaking advances in molecular genetics that have taken place over the last decade in understanding how to use the therapeutic modalities that are now ripe to translate to brain tumor patients. NBTS's flagship programs, Defeat GBM and Defeat Pediatric Brain Tumors, are excellent examples of that, where now we're really trying to cultivate and then harvest the best of the best and move them forward new funding programs to move new treatments and medicines to patients. And we're really focusing in on 4 different therapeutic areas. First of all, there's immuno-oncology or immunotherapy. And this is all about igniting and harnessing the patient's own immune system to attack and kill the brain tumor. And what we're finding is that timing and combinations are really important. Another class that I'm really excited about are called DNA damage repair inhibitors. And these are really a stable of drugs that are working their way through development. And the key here is to marry the right expertise to the right targets, the right mechanisms, the right drugs with intelligent clinical trial design, and efficiently evaluate them in brain tumor patients and glioblastoma patients. Third area is tumor metabolism or metabolic codependencies. And this is all about finding the Achilles heel of the brain tumors and exploiting actionable targets there to develop new drugs. And then finally, there's precision medicine and even personalized medicine, where this is, again, about really trying to utilize the knowledge of the molecular genetics and tailoring specific drugs to specific patient populations. So again, this is an exciting time, but there's a lot more to do. And so that's why I'm honored to work with each and every one of you as we really strive to get these new treatments that are so needed to our brain tumor patients. So thank you. And with that, I'm really honored to be able to introduce our brain tumor survivor speaker, Ali. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Ali Becker, Director of Fund. I'm very grateful for this brain tumor event. The NBTS Foundation is important to me because of the awareness they bring to brain tumors. The money they raise funds research that is critical to finding a cure for this deadly disease. I'm honored to be a voice for them today. My story started when I had a brain injury in June of 2016. I was diagnosed with subdural hematoma. I had 2 surgeries and was in the hospital for 30 days. Recovery was long. I eventually went back to work at a new job in January of 2018. A year later, I started to get headaches again. On St. Patrick's Day 2019, I had a grand mal seizure. They thought it was related to my past injury. 3 weeks later, I was told I had a brain tumor. We wanted a second opinion and went to UCSF to meet with Dr. Hervey Jumper. His recommendation was to remove as much of the tumor as possible with an awake surgery the following week. 2 weeks later, we were informed that the tumor was a grade 4 glioblastoma, and I was 48. In June, I began chemo and radiation for 6 weeks while playing golf and mountain biking. I continued chemo in August and was excited to go back to work. I continued having MRIs frequently, eating a healthy diet, and keeping active. I finished chemo in January 2020. Onward and upward, we were moving back into stream of life. On Easter Sunday, my wife, friends, and family surprised me with an amazing Zoom call. There were over 100 people and celebrated 1 year and sent me off to my next MRI with positive thoughts and prayers. However, the results were different this time. We were told the tumor was growing again, and it was 2.5 centimeters. I would have another surgery and was offered a clinic trial for immunotherapy. I resigned my work position at the end of April, which was very difficult for me. However, I chose to take this time to focus on my health and well-being. Surgery was a great day for me, being on May 4th. Let the 4th be with you. I'm Oliver Earl Becker the 4th. I was number 4 for this trial. I love to play a foursome of golf. I have been home recovering and continuing with the clinical trial. I was very grateful for the opportunity to be a patient at UCSF, where research is so important. NBTS is essential to the work UCSF does for its patients in advancing treatments and cures. Onward and upward. Onward means moving forward without looking back. Upward means having a goal of continued self-improvement, which leads your spirit up towards a divine state of being. Winning! I support NBTS and participate to hopefully give myself and other patients future opportunities. Now I'd like to pass the mic over to Todd Wilder to present the Karen Wilder Champion Award. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Todd Wilder, and each year I have the honor of helping select the recipient of the Karen Wilder Champion Award. This is named after my late wife, Karen, who battled a GBM primary brain tumor for almost 4 years, which is about 3 years longer than expected. She did this for her family, for herself, and for the National Brain Tumor Society. She would rally friends, raise money, speak on stage, and lead our team. Her dedication is why I, my friends and family, we all remain committed to finding a cure 4 years after Karen's passing. But I'll tell you, it gets hard. It can be hard to keep fighting, to stay motivated. It's times like that when it's important to find sources of new motivation. And this year's recipient of the Champion Award is motivation enough for all of us. She has organized a team for 25 of the 26 years a Bay Area event has been in existence. And if you're a past attendee, you'll recognize them from their creative pirate garb. She has shown this incredible dedication to the cause because her husband was diagnosed with a brain tumor. And what I find perhaps the most inspiring is that she's done this despite his passing away in 2005. For 15 years, she has continued to honor him and everyone with brain tumors. and today we honor her. This year's Karen Wilder Champion Award goes to the incredible Dawn Bollicky. Congratulations, Dawn, and thank you for inspiring us all.
Hello, I'm Dawn Bollicky, team captain for Team Jolly Rogers. It's walk day again. For Team Jolly Rogers, that means for the 25th year, in one form or another, we're raising brain tumor awareness as well as funds toward finding a cure. From the days when we walked with Roger on Angel Island, along with 200 other individual walkers, to this year's virtual walk with thousands during a global pandemic, we're still here for the mission. We're here for the cure. This year, I'm so very pleased to accept the Karen Wilder Champion Award on behalf of Team Jolly Rogers. We are deeply honored to accept. It means so much to be recognized in this way. Thank you again from Team Jolly Rogers. We'd like to now share the floor with some of our other Bay Area walkers with whom we lock arms and carry forward in continuing to fund this urgent mission.
Hi, we're Team Fab Fields.
And we're walking to remember our dad, Mitchell Fields, who passed away from GBM last year.
We are excited to have walkers on both the East and West Coast.
Thank you for all of your support.
Go Fab Fields!
Hi, we're a small subset of Team Hope by the Bay, and we were formed and walk in memory of my dad, Barry Recht, who died of a chordoma brain tumor 13 years ago this week. We want to send our love and support out to the rest of Team Hope by the Bay and to all the other teams here virtually with us today. We can't wait to see you in person next year.
Hi, we're Team Brain Tumor Warriors.
And we walk in honor of my wife, Laura, and our friend, Matthew.
We want to say thank you to everybody for all the support, and we hope to see you in person at next year's walk.
Hi, we're Team Stowe Power. This is our 11th year participating in the Bay Area Brain Tumor Walk. We first came to this cause because my brother, Sean Stodell, was diagnosed at 36 years old with a GBM. He battled valiantly for about 10 months, and then unfortunately we lost him. Unbelievably, at the same time, our sister-in-law, Jill Power, was also battling a brain tumor. Thankfully, she's still with us today, but has had enduring effects from her brain tumor.
Hey, Mommy.
We're here to support this cause.
Mommy.
Our team is proud to be a part of this event.
Hey, Mommy.
And we're also very proud of the work that the National Brain Tumor Society does on behalf of all families and patients. So thank you again for your support, and we love being a part of this cause.
Hi, my name's Courtney Gesford. I'm the captain of Team Courtney. These are just a few of my team members. We have been attending National Brain Tumor Society events for a number of years. We will continue to support these fantastic events.
Go Team Courtney! All right.
morning, everyone. I'm so humbled to be able to celebrate this day with you. Thank you all to the teams that are part of this mission and continuing to move it forward during these wild times. Thank you so much to everyone who has been part of this morning, all of our guest speakers so far. It's humbling beyond belief. And while it's not like standing on stage in front of 3,000 of your faces, it's still just as important to me that I get to spend this morning with you. So thank you all so much. I have a couple housekeeping things, and then we will move into another presentation of who we walk in honor of. We will get to hear from Dr. Peak from Kaiser Permanente. You will get to meet our beautiful committee, and then we will have a remembrance ceremony. So there is still time to register. Our event website is open through midnight tonight, June 14th. So if you haven't yet officially registered and you would like to, please do so. Please pop over there. If you have any trouble, reach out to me. Don't hesitate. Those who do officially register will receive a participation shirt, just like every other year. It will be fulfilled via UPS right to your doorstep. So make sure that you pop into your participant center and update your mailing address so that that is current. And there's still time to donate, right? This day, I'm watching this number climb. These fundraising dollars are coming in, and I'm just so grateful. I know how hard it is to give these days, and this mission, we all know too well, does not take a break just because of all the other things happening. So those of you who are able, thank you so much. Those of you who are not financially able yet, please share it. Share the opportunity. That still makes a huge impact for our mission, and we are so grateful for every action that you're able to take. I wanted to take just a moment to thank our sponsors personally. So Highland Yard, thank you. Thank you so much for your continued support of our mission. Kaiser Permanente, thank you. Thank you for forming a team and for coming out every year and supporting. And I look forward to hearing from Dr. Peak here shortly. Novacure and Genentech, thank you for being national sponsors. Every time that you guys give, you help us put more dollars towards the mission, and we are just so grateful. Thank you, everyone. I'm a bleeding heart right now. I'm just so, so grateful for your time, for your support, and for your dedication. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day and enjoy the rest of the program.
Hi, my name is Dr. Scott Peak. I'm a neuro-oncologist at Kaiser Redwood City. And I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to the National Brain Tumor Society, patients, caregivers, and all who support its mission. I've been doing this since 2006, and I've seen a tremendous impact of the National Brain Tumor Society in promoting research programs to help with quality of life, as well as raising awareness for patients with brain tumor. And I think it's had a huge impact in that regard. It's important to keep brain cancer in the spotlight so that we can enhance fundraising. And I believe through the strong efforts of the National Brain Tumor Society and all who support it, that one day we will get there in terms of finding a cure for this. And I think that's critical. And until then, I think supporting the Brain Tumor Walk, as well as the National Brain Tumor Society and its mission is critical. And I know from the perspective of Kaiser, as well as myself and my family, we will continue to do so. And I know you will as well. So stay safe, stay together. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Dr. Peak for your kind words and to the rest of today's speakers. Your participation means the world. I hope our viewers and all of our participants have enjoyed the event so far. This event is formally hosted by National Brain Tumor Society, but it's built by some incredible hearts and minds in the shape of a volunteer planning committee. They lock arms with me year-round to plan every moving part to make this day a success for all. Everything from building fundraising toolkits to mapping out walk routes, they're there every step of the way. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all that you do. This event doesn't happen without you. I'll pass the baton to my most loyal sounding board and partner in this mission, your 2020 chairperson, Leah Reck.
Jennifer, and thank you for all you do every day and each year. I walk in memory of my dad, Barry. Thank you to all Walk alumni rejoining us this year to continue the fight. All the returning teams, captains, individual walkers, volunteers, sponsors, and donors, we see you showing up each and every year, and we're so happy to have you back this year. Thank you especially to the team captains for rallying the troops, leading the charge, and inspiring others. Your commitment is invaluable to all the lives touched by this mission. Keep it up. I'd now like to introduce my fellow committee member, Elizabeth Clark.
Thank you, Leah. I walk in memory of my husband, Adam. Thank you to all the newcomers who have bravely joined our community. We welcome you, walkers and team captains, and are ready to walk alongside you. Thank you for being here to support one another and move this important mission forward. Your support is key to continuing to find more advanced treatments and a cure for brain tumors. And now I'd like to introduce David Efros.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I'm here to thank our donors and our sponsors. Without you, our mission does not move forward. Your support allows us to put more dollars towards our urgent need, support our researchers, and to help raise awareness. And on behalf of the National Brain Tumor Society, I thank you for your continued support of our mission. Next, I'd like to hand off to Rita Patel.
Thank you, David. I walk in memory of my husband, Satish, and my father-in-law, Rambai. Thank you to all the patients fighting every day. You are true warriors. For those with us and those who have passed away, thank you for sharing your stories and being such an inspiration to all of us. We continue to support you fighters, admire you survivors, honor those taken, while never giving up hope. Next, I'd like to introduce Lauren Quist.
Thank you, Rita. I'm Lauren, and I'm a brain tumor survivor. I wanted to say thank you to all the caregivers. The burden you bear and the strength you display in taking care of patients and loved ones is immense, and it does not go unnoticed. Thank you for sharing your hearts with those that need it most. You are all heroes. And next, I'd like to introduce Krista Stryker.
Hi, I'm Krista. I'm a brain cancer survivor, and I would like to thank the past, present, and future volunteers. The Brain Tumor Walk wouldn't be possible without your time and support. Our special day wouldn't be possible without you. Thank you. And I'd like to introduce Ronnie Menon.
Thank you, Krista. I'm here today in memory of my brother Venu. Thank you to all the advocates. That means all of you. Everyone who speaks about the mission, shares our stories, brings awareness to why we are all here today. Your voice is so powerful and makes a difference in the lives of so many. Thank you so much. Now I would like to pass it on to my fellow committee member, Laura Ito.
Thank you, Ronnie. My name is Laura, and I'm a brain tumor survivor. To all the researchers who continue to work tirelessly to understand, treat, and ultimately one day cure all brain tumors, thank you so much for your dedication. We know you won't quit on us, and we won't quit on you because this mission matters. Back to you, Jen.
Thank you all for being part of this beautiful community. This concludes the Bay Area Brain Tumor Walk program. For those of you who would like to participate in our remembrance ceremony, please stay right where you are, and the ceremony will begin in just a few moments, facilitated by our lovely Sharon Henry. For those who would like to gracefully decline participating in that ceremony, we say thank you for being with us and be well.
Well, that wine from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kid on Route 66. Well, it goes to St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City. It's a mighty pretty, you'll see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Ignis, also. They're gonna get want you. Get hip to this timely tip when you make that California trip. Get your kids on Route 66. Come on, get hip ready.
My name is Sharon Henry. I'm a chaplain at Sutter Roseville Medical Center, and I'm so honored to be with you today. I know that in this particular virtual service, there is so much, or this particular virtual event, there is so much that we are holding on to. I know that we, as we do every year, are holding on to hope for progressive treatments, for ongoing research, for continued remission, and even for a cure. We hold that hope and we honor it today. We know that we are also holding, as we do every year, the grief that brought us to this place, the grief of a new diagnosis, the grief of a lost loved one or loved ones. And I know that on top of that, another dimension of the grief this year is that we're so used to coming together in community, to seeing each other and remembering not just each other, but the ones that we remember together, remembering their names and their stories. We come together in solidarity, we come together in community, and that this year we are grieving too. And we honor that. And so we typically have in these events a service of remembrance. And I've been asked to read a poem for this service of remembrance, which I will do, called As I Sit in Heaven. And as I read this poem, I encourage you to do what is important for you and what is healing for you. Oftentimes at events, we'll have a remembrance tent where we can write names and hang them on the walls of the tent. As we come together for this service, the names surround us and become a part of our service. And we don't have that, but we do have a chat box. I encourage you now and throughout the poem and throughout the moments of silence that follow to write the names, write your memories, write whatever it is that you want to preserve in this service today. We honor that. You may wish to sit silently and close your eyes and listen. You may want to sit silently and read the poem along with me. You may wish to ring a bell or light a candle. I encourage you to do what you need to do to find the meaning of this time. As I sit in heaven. As I sit in heaven and watch you every day, I try to let you know with signs I never went away. I hear you when you're laughing, and I watch you as you sleep. I even place my arms around you to calm you. as you weep. I see you wish the days away, begging to have me home. So I try to send you signs so you know you're not alone. Don't feel guilty that you have a life that was denied to me. Heaven is truly beautiful. Just you wait and see. So live your life, laugh again, enjoy yourself, be free. Then I'll know with each breath you take, you'll be taking one for me. I hope that as we take these next few moments in silence, that with every breath in, with every breath out, you are honoring the ones that you love. May it be so.